Got up at 7:30. The wind's not very bad right now, but from about 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, the wind was blowing hard and at just the right angle to take the side of my tent and just either pull it up or beat me in the head with it. So, getting a slow day. Realized it's only 20 miles to the road that I can hitch into a town from, so I don't need to do big miles to make it a short day tomorrow, which I like that. I like not worrying about the miles at the beginning of the day, so we're going to see what happens. First, I'm going to sit and have coffee at a table. Well, 9 o'clock, not the worst morning I've had. Just dropped off some trash, getting out of camp. I think sometimes I'm so determined not to rush out of camp that I take longer than I need to. But this campsite is at mile 498, so you know what that means. Just wait for it, because I'm probably going to get copyright hit on this video anyway. And I'm not the last one out of camp. All right. Back on the PCT. Very grassy over here. Very gentle downhill. I know I'm going to have uphill today, but I'm not going to start whining about it till I get there. Coming from over there. A lot of stuff to see out there. Going that way. Going that way. Coming from over there. There's a Forest Service road up there above me. I think according to the app, this is the actual 500-mile mark. They say the 500-mile marker is at mile 501.8. I bet I see several 500-mile markers. Here's another one. Crossing another road. It's 10:15 and I've gone 2 miles. And this is where the uphill starts. 950 foot the next 2 miles. But my legs and my feet feel good and my pack feels light. So I'm going to drink some water and get started. And I'll start whining later. Going up. Same valley, different angle. And I came up from down there. Different valley. I came around a saddle over there. Or maybe over there. Not too different. Now I'm going to go up and cross up there. I don't know if I've shared with you my thought on blowdowns. Usually they're a pain to get over, under, around, or through. But they're also a good deterrent to keep bikers off the trail. Doesn't always work. Getting ready to go over another saddle. Person could camp up there if they wanted. They'd have rocks to sit on. And the 500-mile marker is supposed to be around here somewhere. But maybe it's not here. So I've done about 5 miles. This little spot up here is where there was a water source. This concrete tank over here. And this also ends my big uphill of the morning. A little bit up, a little bit of down for the next few miles, 4 miles, and then a big downhill to where I might stop. That would make it like a 12-hour day, but I need to take some time and edit video so I can upload it the first chance I get. This is the Bear Campground. It's just a couple of miles from that water tank. There's the trail that comes down from the PCT. In the reports, the people say it's like decommissioned, or there's fire rings, there's picnic tables, there just isn't a privy, and I think there's a water source about a half mile away, so I'm going to go check that out. Trail crosses the road there, and I'm going to go check out that water source. I've got at least 2 liters on me just in case, but gotta check it out. I don't remember these rain collecting things being here in 2017, but it's dated 96, so maybe I just didn't know about them. But they sure are handy. It's 1 in the afternoon. I've talked to some other hikers that say they're going to this camp. Next 2 miles, I've got 230 foot of elevation increase, 80 foot of elevation decrease, which is pretty good. And then 4 miles of downhill. Might be kind of steep, but I think I won't start looking for a place to camp till I get at least that far. There's not much in the way of views, but we've already seen that valley. I'm coming down from here, and I could handle a few miles of this. This has been nice. Thing is, I haven't seen any blowdowns, and I do see tire tracks in the trail. Not supposed to be any bikes on the PCT. These guys are all over. They're usually too fast for me to get any video of them. So I went by there, not sure about that. I guess I'm going to see that. That might be close to where I'm looking to camp. And Highway 138 is where I'm thinking about hitching into town, if possible. Wanting to go to Lancaster. It's not a traditional trail town, but I'm ready for a bed and a soak. The map was unclear. I thought I was crossing a road. Turns out I've joined a road. Not sure how far it's going to go. Next 4 miles, I will drop 2,000 foot in elevation. And it doesn't look terribly steep, so I'm hoping to enjoy it. It's about 2 o'clock. And there's another view. Came from down there, or from up there. Going down there. I don't know how well this is going to show up on your screen, so I'm going to get it twice. Stopping for a break, not so much because I need one, because there was a nice place to sit. I have 2 liters of water besides this. And I'm only about 3.5 miles from where I want to start looking to make camp. And there's water down there. I don't know what I was thinking. So, I don't think it's even 2:30 yet. Over here's the Horse Spring Campground. I think there's fire pits, and man, look at all the dead wood around. I could make so much fire. And then there's a spring a 1/4 mile steep downhill. But I've got 2 liters, 2.5 in my pack, and I'm gonna keep going. A lot of hikers are over there. I see picnic tables. But it's 10 till 3. And I think I would get bored. A little off the subject, but one of these summers, I need to volunteer to come and help with the trail crew, because they've done some work. This is nice. Would not be fun to walk through here if all that was still laying across the path. And just like that, it looks like I'm below the band of pine trees. Surprisingly few pine needles on the path. I'm heading down that way. Coming from up there. And I'm going to switch back around, eventually cross that road down there. It's supposed to be a creek somewhere down there. We're going that way for now. Finding a bunch of buckeyes. They look a little bit more shriveled than I'm used to them looking in Missouri. Not seeing a lot of sign of anything eating them though. Kind of surprised. Anyway, still going downhill. It's getting warmer down here. So here's the stream. Looks a lot better than I was expecting. So I've got 2 extra liters for no reason. There's a tent site around here, and it doesn't sound like I'm too close to the road. I might call it quits. So right after crossing, I saw this spot here. And I kind of thought, ew, like I could probably cowboy camp there. Then walk through here. This spot here is already in the shade. Access to the creek. Another spot here. Now I heard something right over here. Are 2 hikers I haven't seen since Highway 10. I don't even know how many miles ago that was. So I'm going to set up camp and start editing a video. So I like having a big tent, but it does make it hard to squeeze into spots sometimes. I could have set up over here, but then I would have been blocking other people access to the water. Or I mean, instead of making them walk around.